It's tombstone for you, little homie. We all gonna lay roses on your coffin, cause your career is R.I.P. You're done. You're over.
So I replayed Bloodborne. It was a much better experience than Shadow of the Erdtree, though to be fair, putting your balls into a deep fryer is probably also a teeny tiny amount better than fighting Consort Radahn, but I digress. Anyhow, the Bloodborne replay was in due time since it's been about 1.5 years gap since I did a run, and I'm glad I did it. Cinder's DS3 and BB after the slop that was Shadow of the Erdtree to wipe the slate. But you know what, I'm not gonna shit on it anymore. I even said it's not a bad DLC, but I'm just purposefully rage baiting, which would be obvious, but the people haven't even watched the video completely where I say, okay, I'm glad it was made, but it's not that fun and it's just okay. Regardless, I will definitely triple up on Shadow of the Erdtree with another video aimed at those brainless FromSoft dick riders. No, not yet, because right now we got Bloodborne. Bloodborne would still remain my favorite FromSoft game, however this replay made me realize that the base game doesn't have that many masterpiece qualities as the DLC has. There really ain't much I look forward to in the base game, besides the first 5 bosses and Gammon to some extent. There's nothing worth the hype from mid-game and onwards, it's kind of just rushed through. Like past the Forbidden Woods and unironically up until beating Murgo, there ain't much, it's just kind of there. Optional stuff as well. As much as I like Mother Ligarius, the run back makes me dread even dying to him once, so I always resort to just burying him constantly to make him a joke. Again, a fight I should enjoy, but the run back is absolute dog shit. I don't know, man, this replay made me realize that, and like I have 330 hours on BB with 9 runs. Basically the same ordeal as EldenRing, however BB was spaced out a bit better and not just instant 9 runs in 2 months, or 3 months. It was just overtime over these last 2 to 3 years. It doesn't detract from the DLC being peak, but it sure does lower the game's subjective score. Again, like the Prey video, objective score lowered, subjective even more amplified. Anyways, this run I used some stuff I haven't used much, like the Stakes Driver. Very fun, but good lord, the range is bad, like really bad. And the Beast Cutter. Holy hell, is the Beast Cutter absolutely insane. It really fucks up a lot of enemies with that range, with that slam attack. I was really sleeping on it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That aside though, I basically used the Stake Driver for 90% of the game, only switched to BC as soon as I finished the DLC. But yeah, the point of this yapping to me is honestly just my thoughts on BB slightly changed. I think the base game, I know how this might sound, especially since this Shadow of the Erdtree video, but EldenRing base game sweeps BB base game, so yeah, I have to admit that. The DLC sweeps Shadow of the Erdtree though, obviously, but like, yeah, I don't really get hyped for much past Vicar Amelia in the base game. Gehrman is usually at the end when the game peaks at the DLC, so I really don't enjoy him that much, despite how much I actually should enjoy him. It's a great fight, but like, I don't know, well, for me, BB right now is just get to the DLC, experience peak, and then finish the game. Rinse and repeat. Anyways, this is the final 30 FPS Bloodborne run I will ever do, thank god. Due to either an inevitable PC port or the emulation scene gets polished, it's already progressing extremely fast, so I expect by January it will be playable. That said, the Bloodborne replay was a great experience. I really just breezed past everyone and everything very fast. So it's a quote-unquote joke compared to Elden Ring DLC, but it's much fairer and better. But yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to yap a bit. The BB replay was great, but it made me lower it a tad bit. Because again, like as biased as I am, the base game really is just kind of forgettable for me. That's all. Next yapping video will potentially be Yakuza 3 and then another Shadow of the Erdtree rant. Afterwards, it's time for a Megaton tier list as the next bigger video, but it definitely will have less effort than the RGG one because, well, that one flopped, unfortunately, so I was really proud of that one, but whatever. In any case, less effort will be happening from now on and so forth. We'll see what happens. But yeah, BB replay, pretty fucking good. DLC is peak.